Hey Gemini, welcome to your weekly forecast for June 29th through July 5th. We're going to see what's happening the week ahead with this lovely deck here, and then we're going to pull a crystal card for you all with this deck here to see what could be a good crystal for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising to incorporate with the coming energies. We do have a lunar eclipse in the full moon in Capricorn, July 4th and 5th. We'll see how that energy and all the other energies right now are affecting Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising in the week ahead, my darlings. See what's happening for the Gemini collective. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get right on into it. So your first card here is the High Priestess. Gemini, this is really intense energy. This is spiritual awakening. This is intuition. You guys have had an ongoing recurring theme in your readings where a lot of you are getting into the deeper stuff. You're getting more away from superficial things and, you know, just kind of, you know, getting into like your feelings and purpose and like your philosophies. You're getting to like the deep energies. And the High Priestess is a card of the answers being inside of you. It's that sage energy. It's that inner wisdom. You guys are tapping into that inner wisdom, that inner compass. Instead of like going out and seeking teachers or gurus or whatever. And maybe some of you have been putting money into all that stuff. I'm not against it. Obviously, I'm a reader, right? I offer a service. I want people to book readings so that I can keep making videos and doing what I do. But at the same time, you don't want to get too carried away. You don't want to give away your power too much. And some of you are realizing that. You're realizing that, okay, you know what? Maybe I've taken enough workshops. Maybe I've read enough books. I've bought enough crystals. I'm doing a crystal card. Like whatever, right? But like you're realizing that like you have answers inside of yourself. You're learning to trust your judgment. You're learning to tap into your own intuition. And the answers are beginning to reveal themselves to you. I do want to give you a little bit of a heads up here because the High Priestess card for me is a card where you're really kind of like your chakras are aligning and you have all this really healing energy flowing through your body. So when you're in that zone, what ends up happening is you start attracting a lot of attention. People start wanting to be near you. Right? It could be like in the grocery store, like they're standing all up next to you, or they're opening up, strangers are opening up and telling you like their whole life, or you're going to have a lot of people chasing after you, trying to get you into bed. That happens too with the High Priestess. You're like, what the heck? Like, I'm the same as I was last month. I haven't changed anything, but all of a sudden all these people are like all after me. It's because of your energy. But you want to be cautious because a lot of the attention that you're attracting is coming from people who are looking for healing and they maybe don't know how to tap into their own healing. So they're forming attachments or cords latching onto you. So this is a time to be very cautious who you go to bed with. Okay, be very cautious about that. And if you do decide to do that, be sure that you're practicing your spiritual hygiene. You know, be sure that you are cutting cords. Be sure that you're doing your spiritual bathing. Be sure that you're doing your affirmations and, you know, your cord cutting. Because you will have people like trying to attach to you. They see your light and they kind of want to hitch a ride on with that. So you can pray for people like that. You can, you know, send them love. You can send them light. You can ask their guardian angels to watch over them, to help them through their healing path. You don't have to take each and every single person on as a personal mission, because if you do, you're going to end up running out of energy. Okay? Your next card here is temptation, right? And so we do have this card coming up here, Major Arcana following Major Arcana. You guys have a lot of shifts that you're going to be experiencing, Gemini. This is a massive awakening period for you. You have these two Major Arcana cards coming in back to back. And talk about temptation, I told you, a lot of you are going to have a lot of opportunities to go to bed with people. Not every single one of them is going to be good for you, right? It's temptation. It's that forbidden fruit for some of you. Be cautious of that. Also, this is going to be the Devil card in terms of major arcana. The 15th major arcana is the Devil card, and that is symbolic of the zodiac sign of Capricorn. So we are in the Capricorn full moon. So Gemini, a lot of you are going to be feeling that earthy Capricorn energy. A lot of you are going to be turning towards the luxuries of life, the physical comforts, right? And so because this is also a moon that's helping us find where things are out of balance and finding harmony, some of you are having to balance your physical desires or seeking of the physical comfort. But overall, I feel like you all will have a very powerful release, because you have Capricorn showing up, and we have the Capricorn full moon, and the High Priestess is associated with the moon. So we have Capricorn moon right here. Look, we have the moon card. This is a moon card because the High Priestess is ruled by the moon, High Priestess, and then the temptation is Capricorn. So this is going to be a really significant moon cycle for you guys. I don't know why I'm having trouble getting my words out. This is going to be a really significant moon cycle for you guys, Gemini. There's going to be very significant release, but it's release that's also coming in with you like feeling more powerful. So that's good. At least you know that like this release simultaneously is giving you a sense of like rising into your power. Sagittarius had something very similar, but theirs was like really intense. But Gemini, some of you are really tapping into your power and your strength here. Your next card is Messenger of Fire. And Messenger of Fire, again, the messenger cards are going to signify messages coming in. Although Messenger of Fire sometimes for me can be a bit of an ultimatum card. So some of you may be receiving an ultimatum, or you may be preparing to give somebody an ultimatum. Messenger of Fire can also indicate an opportunity that's coming in for you that you don't have a long time to make the decision. You have to decide quickly, because if you snooze, you lose. If you take too long to decide, that window of opportunity is going to shut. It's going to close, and it's no longer going to be an option, right? So this is a period of time in the week ahead. Pay attention to what's coming in and really think about it. Anything that's being offered to you, anything that's being presented to you, think about it before you give your answer. Because if you change your mind later, it's not going to be on the table. That's one of the things I've seen with the Messenger of Fire. Okay? I don't focus too much on love and romance in the weekly forecasts, because I try to focus on other areas of life. Okay? Really, it's very important to me to, I do the monthly love readings, but then I try to focus on everything else during the weekly forecasts, because sometimes people get so caught up in love that they forget about themselves. And I don't want people to forget about themselves. There's a lot other parts of your life. But because you guys had the High Priestess and now you have the Messenger of Fire, some of you are having, and we do have the retrograde season influence, some of you are having somebody coming in and out of your life that might be resurfacing again. But this could be a chance for you to really put an end to it once and for all. Gemini, if you are the person that's been coming in and out of somebody's life, I think you need to be prepared with an ultimatum. You're going to be receiving an ultimatum. Like either you're here or you go away. Right? It's a make it or break it kind of energy for some of you. The next card here is the Queen of Water. And Queen of Water is very, very intuitive energy. You have a lot of intuitive energy coming through this reading, Gemini. Even though you're not a water sign, because you had the High Priestess, I feel like a lot of you are tapping into that water kind of energy, the emotions, the feelings, the intuition, the spirituality. Excuse me. Queen of Water is also going to be a card that comes up when we're being encouraged to take a look at our self-care. Okay? You need to take time to care for yourself, to nourish yourself, to nurture yourself. I feel, Gemini, that a lot of you, as you're coming into your spiritual path, you're feeling really guided to be of service. You're like, you know what? I want to be of service. I want to do good in the world. I want to help other people. I want to be there for them. And Queen of Water is coming up to say, hey, good job. You're doing great, but slow your roll a little bit. You know, there is such a thing as going overboard. You do have to nourish yourself. You do have to take care of yourself. You have to make time for you. Otherwise, you're just like a car that keeps driving around giving everybody rides. If you don't stop for gas, you're going to be stranded on the side of the road, and you don't want that either. So don't go to the other extreme. Like, oh, hey, you know, I want to make amends. I want to earn some good brownie points here, karma points here. I'm going to, you know, be there for everybody. You can't be there for everybody all the time. You can't. You got to take breaks. You got to make time for you. You got to do things that are nourishing your spirit and your soul. Okay? Let's go ahead and see what your crystal is here. And I encourage you guys, Gemini, to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos, because some weeks those may resonate with you more than others. They might bring a little bit of extra information that might be very helpful for you. If you would like a private reading with me, you can schedule through the Calendly link in the description of this video. So the crystal that's coming up for you guys is going to help you with believe in unlimited wealth and success for all, act philanthropically, realize the infinite supply available, magnetize ethical, heart-centered business associates. So here it is with, you know, wealth, abundance. Capricorn full moon is helping us bring in wealth and abundance. So this crystal is going to be helping a lot of you guys with your wealth and abundance, but also with, like, here philanthropically, this is like charity. This is giving to charity. This is being there for other people. Okay. So, you know, being able to find the right balance with that. And so you guys have green tourmaline. This is kind of, it can be trickier to find green tourmaline in the crystal shops. Some crystal shops will have it, not a lot, but sometimes you can come across it. You can for sure find it online. You can definitely find it on the internet. But even if you can't get crystals right now, guys, if you can't put money into crystals or you can't find it, don't freak out. Don't flip out. You can still do the affirmation. The affirmation is still very powerful. And the affirmation here is, abundance and prosperity are in infinite supply. I am grateful for the blessings in my life, right? So this is very heart-centered energy too, because of the green, right? So opening up the heart chakra to receive, that's going to be a part of it too for you guys. So Gemini, check out your moon sign and rising sign. If you want to check out the channeled angel messages and the love readings for June, if you haven't already, those are linked in the description. July channeled angel messages and July love readings are going to be up in a few days. If you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, you'll get a notice when those are posted. And I just want to say congratulations to the winners for the June giveaway. I did say I would announce that. Angelica in the United States won the free 30-minute reading with me. And Jackie in England won the Angelite bracelet that I was giving away. So I will announce July 1st on Instagram and Facebook what the giveaway is going to be for July. I'm going to pick one winner from Instagram, one winner from Facebook. One person will win the free 30-minute reading, and one person will win the prize, whatever that ends up being. I'm just going to see throughout the month who's jumping out at me from the comments and likes. And I'll pick one person from Instagram, one person from Facebook. One person will win the free 30-minute reading. One person will win the prize. You don't have to, you know, you don't have to share anything. You don't have to book a reading. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to tag your friends. If you just see the daily message and you like the daily message and you want to, you know, leave a comment or like, or if you want to participate in the pick a card game, you know, that I do every single day on there, that's it. I just see who's jumping out at me and I pick a winner. So it's easy, it's straightforward. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to tag people. You don't have to harass your friends. So I thank you guys for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I'm wishing you all a wonderful week, Gemini. Take care.